G'day mate, it's Woody and this is Skip. How you going, Skip? You good, mate? Yeah, you good? Oh, that's good. Yeah, we're just seeing a couple of mates today. This is actually their camping site that you can see in the background, and where they're currently camping, which normally we do in the vehicle, but they're a couple of brothers, so we thought, well, why not do it at their campsite today? So, and I'll introduce you to them in a minute. So I might just ask them to come in. How you going, fellas? You good? Yeah. So what I'm here. He's going. How you going? I just wanted to ask, what would be the best name that you'd like us to call you today, for instance? Matty B. So this is Matty B and
Scotty.
And Scotty. So yeah, well, welcome. Good to see you, fellas. And as you know, I've been homeless myself, and so there's lots of different aspects of being homeless, and all we're trying to do is basically get the word out there, let the powers that be know that there's people out there that need help, you know what I mean? And so that's what this is all about. It's called Homeless Chat by Woody Skip, you know, simple as that. So basically, I was just wondering if you could please show the recording sheet that you signed there, please, just so that you can see that up there. And just flip that around, so that was signed and dated today by both Matty B and Scott, and also this what they're showing there is actually our digital art that we're actually giving to Matt and Scott, but also this is what we're selling on our website, and we'll talk a bit more about that later. So I'd just like to go into the questions and we can get this going. Okay, you ready, Skip? Yeah, that's good, mate, let's do it. So I just wanted to ask, fellas, if you could tell me how the following has impacted both of your lives, okay? So the first question was, are you homeless or have you been homeless? Yeah. Are you currently homeless? Yeah, you are. Yeah. Well, I think I've already said that you are anyway, but you say you are. And does this worry you? Does this worry you guys? Yes. It does? Yeah. Is there anything you'd like to say on it at all?
Yeah, it's just the coldness as well. I'm just more
Could you speak up a bit, mate? Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, it's just the coldness is the worry.
The coldness. Yeah. So the weather, the seasons, hot, cold, rain, you name it, mate.
Just like, and also just the future of our kids as well.
Yep. Yeah, exactly.
Just worry about them, like it's getting worse, I know that for a fact.
Yep.
More people on the streets.
See more and more people on the streets.
People,
yeah.
I'm just worried about my kids when they get older and about, are they going to have the same issues as us?
Are they?
Do something now before it's too late, and it's going to be pretty out of control soon.
So would you say Australia is a lucky country? Would you say it's still a lucky country or not?
Yes, it's still a lucky country.
But if we were to go back 20 years ago, do you think there would have been a lot more housing around and basically areas where we could have set up camp and whatever, and just while you get back on your feet and stuff?
Yeah,
you think?
Yeah, something like that would be ideal.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, mate, that's the thing, and so this is your current campsite for both of you guys, and it looks like you've got a pretty good setup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It keeps the rain out.
Yeah.
That's all that matters, and
yeah. Oh, that's good, mate. That's good.
Deal with what we've got to deal with.
Yeah, we got a little bit of rain happening at the moment. You can probably hear there as well. Yeah. So, well, anyway, the next question, guys, was what should you do if you were suddenly homeless? What should you do if you were suddenly homeless? What do you think?
I think that
like, for instance, you've just become homeless, and what's the first thing you would do?
Make phone calls to the homeless gateway place and book yourself in, because it's a 17-week wait, and if you don't, it'll be longer wait.
Yeah, exactly.
And before you know it, other people getting in before you, and you just get shoved down the back of the line. So.
Yeah, exactly, mate. Exactly. Good point. Really good point. But I mean, even the thing about it is, like, should they sort of go and go to the local community groups like your salvos and whatever, you think?
Like your churches as well.
Churches,
yeah.
They
can give you advice as well because they've had people come to them and similar situations. And, just good tips and like tips like if people how do you have showers and stuff like that where you can like sign up at the gym. That's 24 hours. You can go there whenever you want. And people are like, wow, that's a great idea. I never even thought of that.
Fantastic.
Sign up at the gym, something just so simple like that. And be able to share information, be able to help each other. And places where you can get food parcels and just something to eat or something warm and hot to eat and even like blankets and stuff.
So that's that. You need the basics, don't you? You know, otherwise you're out in the elements and.
And also just be honest about everything. If you be honest, they can see your situation. Like everyone's got different situations. That's
a gimme. That's for sure. That's for sure. The next one was, do you have a backup plan? Do you guys currently have a backup plan? Or at the moment it's just like get yourself settled somewhere and
we sort of we just gone by the steps and it's just like everything we're trying to do is it's like roadblocks everywhere with the health truck and that they said if you're a couple with kids and that you're still a long way if you're partnered then it's a little bit longer way but they pretty much said because I'm single 43 and they said pretty much I haven't got a chance so
right.
At least I'm honest with me
that's right but I mean they need to be looking at the circumstances of every individual that becomes homeless I think. What do you...
I'm thinking of my next option and it's like...
Yeah, exactly mate, exactly, so every day you guys get out of bed and you go, right, what can we do to better our lives today and get us where we want to be I suppose.
So who we're going to talk to today to try and get us into housing,
exactly mate.
Put the word out, that there's more people that are homeless out in the parkland and there's going to be more.
That's it, and you guys are obviously helping other people with giving them good advice and stuff, wouldn't you say?
Trying to keep them up.
I mean, that's what I do as well. All right, well, some of these questions are very similar, so we might have covered some of them. Now, is it fair to have people sleeping rough? Is it fair to have people sleeping rough? You think?
No way. No way. Especially if you're born in this country, it breaks your heart.
A human right, isn't it? Basic human right.
Especially when you lose everything in one day, and then you've got no choice, but you're homeless and you've got no choice. You just got to tough it out.
Exactly. So maybe you guys could actually talk about that a little bit where, just quickly, what actually happened? Did you... I believe you had a caravan and a car. Just quickly, what?
Well, it all started pretty much from COVID, and then it was snowballed from there. Had issues with the missus, and we sort of separated. And we started off in the streets, and then we saved up to get a car. And then we started living in the car. That was through summer, and that was pretty intense. But and then we've done that, and then we saved up for a caravan. And we got the caravan, and we were like moving around like places, like selling the caravan, and kept getting moved on, and then.
And that's because you really didn't have anywhere where you could even go and pay for a site.
Because we go to like.
I think that's what you were telling me.
Yeah, that's another roadblock there.
Exactly.
At the caravan park, and it's got calendars where it's blank spaces for when you camp. And there's field spots, so it will go like vacant for 3 days and then occupied for 4 and then vacant for 2. And it's just like, no, we want something more consistent where we don't have to bounce around the caravan park.
Exactly.
So that was just like, no, that's too much.
So in a nutshell, from the story that you were telling me, you were getting, every time you found a spot, you were getting moved on.
Yes.
You were told that you weren't supposed to be there. but yet no one would actually say to you, well, you can go over here, and that's okay, because there's nowhere.
No, not even like, he's okay, do you need anything?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, is there anything we can do to help? And then say, you can't stay there. It's not like that.
No,
you can't stay there.
You can't stay there.
Turn their backs and walk off.
And then your vehicle and your caravan were basically taken when you weren't there, is that right?
Yeah.
And then when you went to retrieve them, it works out about 14-15 kilometres away from here where they took it. It wasn't there, was it?
No, it was
So
not
you've actually lost it, haven't you?
Yes, everything I own.
So after everything you've gone through, and all your stuff was in there too, wasn't it?
Everything. We just left
So
with a backpack and
you can imagine if you're in their situation and all of a sudden, not only is their vehicle and their caravan gone, but everything that they own is in there. So these poor fellas, like honestly, I know we say that, not just us, but you were just it was just adding insult to injury. Let me just say that.
My dog is the last dog as well.
You got a dog, Brutus, beautiful little dog.
So he
similar colour to Skip, isn't he?
Yeah. And just like little things like, because all his dog biscuits, all his dog food was in there, all his favourite toys and stuff like that, and just like little things like that.
Yes.
It upsets me, but they don't realise the repercussions that it also caused. It's not for my dog, but just for us.
Yeah, exactly, mate. Exactly.
Back to square one, all that hard work. It just felt like everything was just.
You've just felt like, why me? Why is this happening to us? I thought we'd already hit rock bottom. The world's against us. How much lower can we go before we start getting the win? Absolutely nuts. Well, look, I'm not going to ask all these because I think we're covering off so much. So I'd just like to say, do you think people deserve shelters or homes? Do you guys think that they do? And why do you think that, if you don't mind me asking?
So they can feel comfortable, warm, and have people come around and have a normal social life. Right. We can't do that because I'm too embarrassed to have any of my friends and stuff here, because I don't want them to know that I'm in this situation.
No, fine.
Because I never used to be like this.
Fine. And what about the security aspect as well? You can lock the doors and.
Yes, exactly.
And you can get out of bed, you can have a shower, you've got a kitchen you can cook in.
My dog can have
get
a
out
backyard. My dog can have a backyard.
But the important thing is where you want to be somewhere where you can just sit, chill, relax. And then you can use that time to relax, to find somewhere where you can stay, and then you can do some research. You're not going to get bothered by the weather or other people.
No, that's right.
You just want to sit somewhere so you can start organising and have a clear mind.
Fair enough, too.
Get things done somewhere where you can
sleep. Well, fair enough. That's all I can say, mate. Fair enough. Is the government doing enough?
No.
Is the government doing enough?
No?
No?
Not fast enough, anyway.
Not fast enough?
No.
Right.
It's just all these vacant homes and all these home trusts that have been vacant for years. And it's like, there's people struggling. I don't understand why they're not moving people in. It's unbelievable. I don't understand it.
Well, I actually think that what they should do is when a person becomes homeless or individuals become homeless is they actually put them into a place, which is a shelter, then do the paperwork. Not wait and get shuffled around and being told that you're doing the wrong thing and whatever. Get them off the streets. Get them into a place. So, but anyway, the next question was, how long should a person live on the streets before receiving adequate shelter, a private shower, a place to cook, a lockable room, security and peace of mind? How long?
Should be immediately.
Immediately.
Because you want to watch this as quick as you can.
Right.
And the thing is when they get housing and stuff like that eventually, then they can get work, and then it just snowballs from there. And then you can actually start making goals. When you start making goals, that's when things start snowballing.
You start getting confidence in yourself.
You've got something to sort of live for. At the moment, our goal is finding a place or somewhere to settle. Getting a job is that's not yet. But I just want to go a step at a time, and then eventually,
Yes,
it was
yes.
just nice, smooth sailing. Like, it used to be like I had it all. I had everything. I was married. I got kids working.
Yes,
yes. A real good relationship with my bosses.
Yeah,
and, And this thing, in one day, it just all turned upside down. And it was just like, wow. I never thought this would happen to me.
Well, I can't see why it's not going to happen. This positive stuff's not going to happen for you again, because you got a good attitude, and you're focused on not just some people I've noticed. I want to name names. Just think, well, you know, they just get up in the morning, they go to bed at night. What they do during the day, they're not really trying to advance themselves. You know what I mean? So you guys, I can see, want to. You know, and I think that's what we've all got to do. I mean, I had to do it as well. You know what I mean? So, but look, the next question was, does society care enough? Yes, no, or it doesn't matter? Does society care enough?
Yeah,
what do you think?
There is some really good people out there. Like excellent people who've had so much help. You know, since being homeless, I've met the best people ever. But some people are real cold and they look at us differently. Like we're like dirty and dangerous. And, we're not. Like I said, we're clean. It's just unfortunately we don't have a house like you do. We don't have aircon. We don't have the luxuries. We're just going day by day. We're planning tomorrow, today.
Exactly.
So we've got to prepare a little bit more careful and this with the food and stuff like that.
And you haven't got the refrigeration to keep stuff, and everything costs you so much because you've got to buy it as you need it, because you can't keep it, otherwise it goes off and you've got to throw it away.
Or take away, because you can't have cook on in the park, man.
No, you can't.
No, you can't.
And I mean, what nutritional value is that giving you? Too much takeaway. Definitely no good, is it?
No, you lose your energy straight away. Like, you can't.
I think your dog's actually eating better because you're getting more protein and whatever. Because I can notice he's looking pretty healthy.
Yeah, well, he's not going to like us. To make sure he's alright.
Well, I won't be much longer here, guys. I just wanted to, should the government act today, next week, next month, or next year?
Today.
Today?
It's almost too late.
Is there anything you'd like to say to the government?
Please help us.
Yeah, just help us, because it's just going to get worse. Like, not just us, but it's everyone. It's just going to get worse, and the problem's going to get worse, and it's going to get tougher to fix. And if you don't fix it now, I feel sorry for the next person that's going to do it, because it might be too late. It might be too late.
Natty B, sorry.
Because you think you're struggling to try to get people in the houses now, imagine like in the future, it's just going to get harder and harder, because cost of living is even getting worse. So.
Exactly, mate. Yeah. It's about double the price, isn't it, for items that it was a year ago?
Yeah, exactly. So.
And did you want to say something on that?
No, I think that
covered it.
Yeah, covered it.
Beautiful.
Sure.
Well, what would be the best thing to say to our Australian government? You guys have already said something. Was there something and it's not just our government. What about all the governments around the planet? I mean, there are countries that are dealing with the same problems all around the planet.
Well, look, if they got all of us homeless people, everyone like in a housing, then they can work. If you think about it, it'll make the economy boost up a bit more, because there's more people working, more people paying tax. More people buying. You buy more food, you buy more clothing because you're working. And it makes the streets a little bit more tidy.
Definitely.
Yeah.
No, that's it. I mean, look, it's been a big problem. It's been something that's been around for a long, long time. So they've had plenty of time to do something about it. And I think it's a human right. There's no excuses anymore. I mean, I don't want to go into it. At the end of the day, you have to look after. You have to look after your constituents. They're the people. They're the people that vote you in. They're the people that basically, this is where they were born and bred. They have human rights. So I'm with you guys. At the end of the day, we just think it's a bit too much red tape, and it just seems to, at times, just doesn't seem to be going anywhere. There's plenty of promises, but not enough being delivered on. So anyway, there's a couple of blokes here that deserve to have a better life, I think. And at the end of the day, It stops the residents from complaining if they're not camping outside their residential homes and so forth. So we just need a dedicated area so they can set themselves up, and then if they want to go and get some employment, whatever, then they can start building their lives back. And so that's really where we're at today. So now, guys, just to let you know that we're currently fundraising through, you've seen the actual digital print there. Yeah. What we're actually doing is we're selling those online through our website. With proceeds from that, we're trying to buy camper vans, you know, like second-hand ones, nothing pretty, but things that people can live in, and mainly for those that don't want to be stuck in any particular area. They want to be able to move around a bit. Do you think it's a good idea, or?
Excellent.
Yeah,
sure. Yeah.
You like the idea?
Yeah, I think it's awesome. So it brings the community together too. Like, so if we can get people like that, and then, like I said, if we share information, it's easier to be like, okay, that's my next step. You know, you've got to actually plan a goal. Where, okay, I'll give that a go. And then, eventually, or we can all get together, have barbecues, and
that's
have lunch and that, and then raise money that way. We'll buy another van, and then we'll help another person
That's
out.
right.
And then within like 3 months, we'll have another one. And next time, we'll have more people. People might even buy food. Like, they can just snowball like that. And what we're doing, we are helping others and keeping us busy and
communicating.
It's actually community. And community is very important, because that's what makes it.
Yeah, and I mean, there's a van lifestyle out there that even people that aren't homeless that would rather be in vans. You know, so basically we're giving them a hand up off the street, getting them into something that is lockable. They can cook, they can sleep, they just feel safe. And you know, look, this is just the basics, and this is what we're all about, just getting the basics to help these people. And I've been there. I mean, only just recently got a unit through the housing trust. A few years where I was struggling, just like the guys are here, and I knew them, and they knew me prior to me getting to this unit as well, didn't we? Yes. We all knew each other, so. Well, that's right. So look, I just want to say thank you for your time today, for Matty B. And for Scotty. Skip would just like to give you a bit of a hug and a kiss, if that's all right. And you too, Matty boy. And I was just wondering, in a minute, you mind bringing, Brutus, was it Brutus? Brutus. But what I just wanted to quickly do before we do that is so we think it's important to tell your story so that people around the planet can hear from your living experience, and that's where we're coming from today, and make up their own minds about what they think and should be acted on by the society around us and powers that be. So that's why we're here talking to Matty B and Scotty today. Now, Matty B and Scotty, what we usually do in this is we do a small prayer, just so that because we can. I'm all about let's get all the help we can. You know what I mean? And look, at the end of the day, all I do is just quickly. Basically, if you guys could put your hand there on either side of Skip, and then if I can, I'll probably have to put this up here because I can't read it. Sorry, guys. So basically, we just like to say a prayer. God, Jesus, and angels, please watch over Matty B and Scott today. And also Brutus, sorry, I nearly called him Buster, and please turn their lives around so that they experience and feel positive about their future and have a life full of abundance, happiness, comfort and security. As we know, everything is possible through our God Almighty. Thank you for hearing our prayer. We love you, Father, Son and Holy Spirit. Amen. So to you, God, here they are, and basically, we're all we're asking from you, God, is to do your best that you possibly can for them, because these guys are definitely doing the best that they can. Right? Do you want to go and grab him?
Yeah, I'll do.
Yeah, because I'm sure he wants to come in and see. Right. Yeah, he'll be all right. Oh, you got to watch out for Skip. He's a pretty good boxer. So. So okay. Well, thanks for visiting our channel today. We're just going to have be introduced here to Brutus. So here's Brutus. Hey Brutus, how you going, mate? Hey, come on up here. Come on up here. Here we go. Here you go. Oh, yeah, gotcha. All right. Well, here we go. Watch out. He's got you. Gotcha. He's got you. He's got you. Hey, here you go, mate. So this is Brutus. Up here. Up. 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 Come on, Brutus. Up. Oh, he's going that way. I better watch out and try and bite him on the tail. All right, that's right, Brutus. Hey, there we go. All right, well, thanks again. You guys have a good one, and we'll speak to you next time. Thank you. Bye. All right, thanks, fellas. Well done, mate. Well done, mate. Well done, mate. No, that was good, mate. It's good. I just hope they can hear us. Yeah. Because it's a bit far away. So.